no-shot the Faust. No, it's A.B.A gaming. It's Dancing Queen gaming.
Duel 1.
This is very true. This is very true, man. I'm not being. Oh no. Is Yemma Quiznos? Is Yemma Quiznos? Because she doesn't put the tag on, but yeah, it's not like a pro sponsor or anything, so it's not like you're obligated to. I assume it's a vibes-based membership. But anyway, Yemma has the corner, does not have Jealous Rage, however, but does have $100, and that can be very useful in generating it. Oh, you're commanding Quiznos to kill. That makes sense. All right. No, this makes sense. That's on me. I see where you're coming from. I see what you're getting at. And we're out of Jealous Rage. We are once again deprived of Jealous Rage, but again, I mean, forcing the burst out, building up the Jealous Rage, forcing out the burst, and you know, jaqworld having some success at getting, you know, away, yeah, getting these like short, potentially forcing. I'm not sure if forcing, but definitely there are some, you know, some shorter Jealous Rage sequences happening. jaqworld being able to sort of reset to neutral, to defend well enough, you know, for neutral to happen, not get, you know, spend cycled by the Jealous Rage, which does happen, right? Particularly when A.B.A has a lot of Jealous Rage, but just not quite enough. You know, that first round, and then that second round, Yemma able to break up the coupon book, you know, to get the savings, to save more money at Menards, and have all the Kool-Aid that she desires. Despite the fact that Menards, I'm pretty sure, doesn't sell Kool-Aid. I want to go with, it's a hardware store. That all. You thought all Leo White Fang players went extinct. They did not. There are still a couple of them. There are still a couple of them running around. Goat World is one of them. Yes, Goat World stands strong. But Goat World has got to find a way to keep Yemma from. It sells everything, literally everything, including and up to Kool-Aid. I did not know this. Right now, Goat World's got to find a way to deprive Yemma of Kool-Aid. This, like what's happening right now, is simply, you know, it's A.B.A.'s win condition, right? And it's Yemma right now is just, she's winning those early neutral interactions, getting her offense going, and getting the Jealous Rage, the Kool-Aid generated. She's bringing home the bacon. The bacon is Kool-Aid. And jaqworld really has to turn that around. This is definitely, you know, a start. Anytime that A.B.A is blocking, A.B.A is not hitting you, which means that there are fewer circumstances where A.B.A can generate Jealous Rage. Obviously, she still can, with like the parry thing, but there are fewer ways for A.B.A to generate Jealous Rage if you are throwing hitboxes at A.B.A. But really, I think if you want to turn things around on a set level, there need to be more, like, you know, round start wins, more early neutral wins. Bleeding out the Jealous Rage, you know, pouring the Kool-Aid down the drain works, but it's very difficult to do. It's very difficult to pour the Kool-Aid down the drain. It's not. It is easier said than done. Remember, there's several aisles of food stuff. Okay, I take it back. Then you can in fact purchase Kool-Aid apparently at Menards, and ostensibly therefore save big money on that aforementioned Kool-Aid, as opposed to purchasing it at the platonic ideal of grocery store or whatever, the vague nebulous concept of the market price Kool-Aid. And there, jaqworld finds something. See, you get the earlier, right, neutral win. We saw far less Jealous Rage being popped at all there, and jaqworld was able to take the game. Yeah. It's early neutral. Who wins neutral first, particularly in this matchup, which in this game is very important because offense is so strong. You know, and because, you know, your offense can lead into looping Oki like that situation. Yemma was able to get out of it, but you know the super wall break does lead into a hard knockdown, right? So yeah, the ability to press the advantage once you have it very high, especially for A.B.A. A.B.A. is even more polarized in that regard than most characters are, because her central mechanic of the Kool-Aid that allows her to do whatever she feels like works on that. All right, the burst is on the table. It's not coming out. No, it definitely can't burst mid-throw, so it's not coming out. Yeah, it does. I mean, you know, I'm not faulting the lack of the burst there. I am simply noting it. I'm not saying I disagree with it. See, all Leo White Fang players share one brain cell, and that brain cell is saying Eisenstorm on repeat. It's true. They take like the ECG waves of Leo players' brain waves, and it just says Eisenstorm. It spells Eisenstorm out every time. It's canon. It's factual. No. Is A.B.A. gonna get a hit? Is A.B.A. gonna get a hit that can lead into Jealous Rage? Not that can lead into Jealous Rage. Because again, the Eisensturm brain cell strikes again, and this time is correct. Hence why the Eisensturm brain cell is so insistent, because when it's right, it's so right. It's so correct. And we lead in to the Oki. It's no back turn Oki. It is Oki. And Yemma actually fairly consistently, the past 2 times that jaqworld has gotten that wall break into a hard knockdown, Yemma has managed to A.B.A out of pressure there. Jack is reserved on DPing. No, that's absolutely fair, Kibo. I just like giving Leo players shit for how much they flash kick. jaqworld is not is in fact not simply Eisenstorming at every possibility. There have been like 2 in 3 games. Yeah, I think they both happened last game, but you know there have been like 2 in 3 games. It's not actually an epidemic of Eisenstorm. Ooh, what? I got hit. Of course, I'd certified never blocked back turn Oki in my life. I cannot prove that it's possible. And yeah, Yemma really needs to get out of that situation, generate some Jealous Rage, and she really needs to make this work too, because she's got a little bit of a mountain to climb here, and she really needs to get into those couponing situations. That's not the couponing situation you want to be in, because it resets to neutral. You lose any kind of advantage you might have had, right? And now you're in normal state, where the Leo player, Leo's going to have the advantage, because, you know, big normals, but faster. Just because big normals, but faster. And more tools. You know, it's really important for A.B.A to be able to navigate, maneuver into those situations where you're couponing. Does not sacrifice, you know, your advantage state, because being an advantage is very strong, right, in Guilty Gear Strive, and so you want to be able to, you know, I'm going to shift out of Jealous Rage and then break the wall, you know, or something like that, as opposed to having to shift out of Jealous Rage and now you're just in neutral and normal state. It's a good burst bait. Oh my god, I thought that was gonna wall splat. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I thought that was gonna wall splat. And might have been intentional, might have been unintentional. You'd prefer to wall break, you know, no meter, but you'd prefer to wall break with key grab if you can, and jaqworld is able to take the set. But at the same time, that may not have been on the table at all. You know, I'm not